Energy. All right.
These are spirit
figures.
It's a trill cookup.
Hi, I'm Karen.
I'm Bria.
And I'm Archie.
And this is for all the girls.
Featuring Luna.
Featuring Luna Bean.
Yes.
If you watched the first episode, then you know who Luna is.
Her.
AKA Rumi Carter.
Little roomy.
Lil Rumi.
So funny.
All right, y'all. So this episode is this whole season is going to be about relationships. And I think we're going to start with the top of it is the relationship with self, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I do feel like, again, if you watch the first episode, like self-love is very important. Self-motivation is very important. And so I think this topic will really help us deep dive into like ourselves and how we feel about ourselves, good and bad, and about other people, relationships.
Yes. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right. So guys, what would you describe? Would you describe yourself as a confident person? And what is confidence to you?
Take that.
I would describe myself as a confident person.
You would not?
I would.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
like, really?
I would describe myself as a confident person. Confidence to me is feeling comfortable in your own skin and not letting outside pressure like change you. Like I think I'm just like a naturally rebellious person. So like I don't want to be like y'all.
I don't want to be different.
I don't want to be like y'all. I don't want to do all the same things y'all do. What I like is cool too. Like
Yeah.
I very much am not necessarily protective of myself, but like being different is okay for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Beautiful. Karen?
Okay. So my husband tell me this all the time. He was just like, I wish I had your confidence. Because when I do my makeup and I look myself in the mirror, I hype myself up.
I think that's a
Hype me
question
up.
later on somebody's call.
Hype me up. Like hype me up. But I think I have confidence in layers. Like my confidence is kind of like an onion. You gotta peel it back. Like I think the surface level confidence, like I can have it when I do myself up. But I think like it's some confidence in the inside where I have to know that I belong in the room and not question myself like, do I belong in the room?
Yeah.
So I think that's the part of my confidence that I do have to work on. Like, girl, you in this room for a reason, and stop questioning it. You know, like why am I here? Like
Have the
why
audacity
not
of a
you
white
here?
man.
Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I think like my confidence come in layers. Like I said, surface level, yeah, but like self, like I think is something I have to work on. Like I have to stop questioning like the good things that come to me, you know, and just be like, oh, okay, you deserve it, but work in progress.
That's an honest answer. Thank you.
You confident.
Dang, I ain't get a word out.
You confident.
Yeah, no, I do feel like I am a confident person. I don't know, man. Like I'm me. Like, I'm me. Do I have moments where I'm not as confident? Absolutely. I think we all do.
I think everybody does.
But yeah, I think I'm a pretty confident person. I think especially when I let go of some of those like fears, like I kind of step into spaces now. It's like, we gonna ball.
Yeah.
I'll give you a prime example. So yesterday, I went to the place called the Holodome. It's one of my like favorite little eateries or whatever. And there was this guy who walks up and his name is Hal. And he's introducing himself. He's suited. It's a white guy. He was like, hey, I'm just introducing myself. I'm Hal, blah, blah, blah. He's the owner of the Holodome.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God, I love your place.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
So
Just talking. Like, it's so cute. If you're in Atlanta, please go.
I've never been.
So amazing.
Oh, you gotta go. You gotta make it.
Love
Have
it.
you ever been to Starlight, the drive-in movie theater?
It's
like
right
it's
down the
literally
street.
right down the street.
Down the street.
Oh, Moreland?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's great. So anyway, like we're talking, and I was like, you know, I'm Bria, like I'm a therapist, I have my own business. I'm like, I'm just kind of something myself. I give him my card. I'm like, you know, if you ever need therapy service, you come and need therapy. Now that man may never call me. That man may throw my card away, whatever. But I think, and outside looking in, it's like, oh my God, like this man. He's told me he owns a tech company that's upstairs, and he owns this. Like this man probably does some work. Like he in a bag, right? And I'm just like, okay. And here's my card. Like,
my name is
we
Bria.
in a bag too.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like being yourself, no matter the circumstances, the environment. Like you are just true to who you are, and you are showing up in this space. So I think that is also what confidence means to me. Like you remain who you are in the beauty and presence of that in all the seasons and all the shapes, the ups and downs, situations. Like you are just you, and you love that.
Because how. Her name is Bria
Campbell.
Speak LLC.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on Insta.
Mr. Hal, holla at me. Talk to me.
If you see me.
If you see me.
If you see me. If your people need some therapy.
Listen, put me on the company,
You know, she taking insurance.
They need some
I know y'all got
trainings.
some insurance.
Let's do it.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I do think that segue into my question regarding confidence. Like, what are some things that you do to feel confident?
I think it depends on like the situation.
Mm-hmm.
But like maybe because I'm a very like nonchalant type person.
Shalante.
Like, okay, I don't be chalanting a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But like letting go of the anxiety helps me feel more confident. Like,
But how do you let go of the anxiety?
how I let go? Who fucks these niggas? Like, what's gonna happen? They gonna beat your ass?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, essentially,
That's serious though. Like, what you gonna do? Give me a whooping?
What you gonna do? Give me a whooping? What you gonna do? Like, okay.
That's a good point though. That's a very good point. Like,
No, listen,
what are
and
you gonna
I
do
think
to me?
I learned that in high school. So we had this teacher named Miss Mudgeon, right? And she
love
would
Mud.
always tell us like, it's not the end of the world. Like,
Yeah,
it's
she
really
did say
not.
that.
And it helps me not catastrophize stuff. Like sometimes we go to a worst case scenario, and it's like, girl, even if that do happen, it's not the end of the world.
Shout out to Miss Mudgeon.
Shout out to Miss
A
Mudgeon.
great
But,
teacher.
you know, even if that does happen, like, it's not the end of the world. What's gonna happen? We're gonna blow up. Fire
That's
and
what my
brimstone.
coworker
Like,
said. Told her son that like as he was growing up, like when something bad happened and he tried to like have a fit, and she was like, "Did you die?
but did you die?
But did you die?
Did you die? Are you okay? You got all your arms and limbs?
Yeah.
Like, was you
Like,
cool?
yeah, how was
Right.
you cool?
Yeah.
Exactly. How
What
was you
happened?
cool?
Exactly. I think that helps me, like, not necessarily like be confident, but it helps me relieve the anxiety so I can be confident. So like, it makes
Absolutely.
way for my
Give
confidence.
space.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are some things that you do to feel confident?
What do I do to feel confident? I wake up in the morning.
She's so confident. I just breathe.
Period. I was like this.
Just breathing makes me
seriously.
go.
I mean, I think just like the energy and the environment that I put myself in.
Yeah.
I think music definitely puts me in a space. Like I have certain playlists curate certain moods for me. That like boost my confidence. I used to have affirmations on my mirrors. I think when I'm taking care of my body, I feel more confident.
Yeah.
I feel like when I do a really good workout, like I'm lifting heavy weights, so I'm doing something really hard that makes me feel confident. And also, I think the true thing is like a lot of people out here renting facades anyway, not owning their truth.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
that message.
Again, back to like what you said, like what you gonna do to me?
What you
Like
gonna
you
do?
don't even know you.
Right.
I know me.
Yeah.
So like I have nothing to like not necessarily feel confident
Feel
about.
confident.
Gotcha.
about
Of course, like the again small insecurities, but
Yeah.
What
Okay.
about you, Karen?
Of course, like when I do myself up, like I'm like, who, what, me. It's all on me.
Period.
But then also like to build my confidence again, it's working on like affirming myself, but like words of affirmation, like coming from my husband, like that makes me feel very confident.
You did
Not only my husband, like, but like my family, like when they tell me like that they're proud of me, and it just be like, okay, so somebody do see me, you know? So I think like
Child,
that helps.
Your family think you can like say the damn word.
Yeah.
Your family, you be like, child, you think I am fucking Michelle Obama or something out here.
For real.
So I do think like that's how I get my confidence, but I want to like not only just doing myself up give me confidence, but be able to affirm myself in those rooms. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you. I wanted you to, because intention is your word.
Right.
I wanted you to be a little more intentional in like, what are the things that you do? Like, if nobody else is around, no husband, no family, no whatever. And you said affirming yourself, but like, what does Karen do to make Karen feel confident?
I don't know. I think this go back to first season. If you watched it, I really enjoy talking to myself. Like,
Yeah.
So it's just like sometimes, like I have to talk to myself, like, all right, like hype me up,
Get together.
like, hype me up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I think when I do talk, because I can, like I said, talking through things is my way to work through things. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's just like when I'm talking to myself, even if I'm talking to myself in my head, it's just like sometimes I have to give myself that pep talk, like, you deserve it. You know, like,
you got it, dude.
And we have like Murphy affirmations that we say. So I'm like, you know, so it's just that helps.
What are some of your affirmations that you say?
You want to do it together? Okay.
And what half of
you
the
really
birth?
Okay? So half of the birth. So it's I love my life. I deserve it. I earned it. Only thing that can stop me is me. Together forever, Murphy gang.
Period. Nice. Dear Lord, I've seen what you've done for others. Do it for me. Okay. But
I feel like I missed one in there. But like that's the meat and potatoes of it for sure. But we try to say that before we leave, or it just be so funny when we would be on FaceTime together. Like, y'all know the notes will come up like when you share notes, and it just be like Murphy affirmations, and just be like, all right, well, let's say it real quick.
I love that. That's beautiful.
So yeah, but I think like words of affirmation to myself like give me a little bit of confidence. Like, hype me up.
Yeah.
Like, you know how like I want somebody like
hype
me up.
I think I'm similar to Bria too, because I do have a good playlist that I made of manifestations.
So you want me to tell you about your playlist? It's like I follow you on Apple Music, and you have some good some good playlists on there. I said, like, cause it was one day I was on Apple Music, and you know how like you can do your friends, like what they listen to, and I don't follow a lot on there, so you pretty much take up majority of my stuff. I said, okay, Archie, like you getting me going this morning, girl. So yeah.
I mean,
shout out to your playlist.
Well, y'all can't see it, but
I can see some of it behind me.
The vinyl wall. The girl is musically.
So coming soon. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. Coming soon, you will have Archie vinyls. Okay.
Get into it.
Put you on the spot, huh? Coming soon, you will have Archie vinyls. It will be her own segment. And then if you like music, tap in.
Tap in, because we be talking some shit.
Tap in.
Absolutely.
All right, and then I have another question. So we talked about being confident, but what are some things you do when you are feeling insecure? Or do y'all want to start
like
out?
the good things or the bad things or both things?
Both things.
Okay. I can be, I think I am really hard on myself. Like, I am extremely critical of a lot of my decisions, and I really battle letting myself be. Whether it's like, girl, you doing too much, or like, girl, you like whatever it is, like, just allow yourself to experience. Like, you're gonna be fine. So I get really critical of myself, and when I do that, I just really try to like balance that with grace. Again, I'm on this spectrum of grace and accountability all the time. I'm just like, it's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, I think we label ourselves in a lot of different ways. I can even think more so like in the dating space, right? I think that's a big one. Like, okay, I went to your house and I might have spent the night, but we ain't do nothing. Like, am I a hoe? Like, don't like that ass. Like,
I see what you said.
And it's like, okay, Bria, like,
calm down.
It's fine. Like, companionship and connection is okay. Like, these are literal, like, conversations. Like, you're okay, friend. It's okay.
You're
like,
safe. It was consensual. You weren't forcing anything.
Like, it's fine. Right? And so I think not labeling myself and like really coming back is a really big thing for me. I think body insecurities are a thing. For sure. Like, oh my God, I am so like, I literally look at my body constantly. Like, if you ever like really pay attention, like I'm always in the mirror. Like, okay, like how it looks. So it's a thing. Just trying to love the body I'm in at every stage. Because I look back at old pictures like, oh my God, you thought you was fat then. You thought you was fat then.
I know, right?
But it was like, girl, you was skinny. Like, oh my God. Like, I want to be that now.
Yeah, I want that back. Yeah.
I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm trying to love my body. And even right now, like, although I'm not losing the weight that I want to lose, kind of, sort of, but not exactly, I definitely see more tone and definition in my body.
Got you.
So I'm like, okay, like, our body is changing in a different way.
But you know, they say women, we lose like waist size than actual
the
weight,
inches,
you know,
the inches will always inch.
Yeah.
And as women, we need more fat on our bodies in general, just because we bear children.
Yeah.
So if you want to get down, I mean, you can. There are women who do it, but like it's okay if you're not. You know?
I know, but that number get me, y'all. Like, I just, because I haven't bore children yet, and I'm like,
what's happening? Yeah,
like, what's gonna happen when I do?
Yeah,
right.
but you don't look bad though. Like,
and that's the
you
thing.
know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. And that's the blessing of my family genetics is we wear our weight well, and nobody can ever really say, like, oh, for real?
Yeah.
And then it follows up by like, but you look, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but so yeah, those would be mine.
Okay,
passing it.
What was the question again, child?
What are some things you do when you are feeling insecure?
When I'm feeling insecure, I think like Bria, I'm very hard on myself. I'm hypercritical, and I have this thing. I figured out. I don't know if y'all ever heard SZA talk, and she talks about her fear of being perceived. Not even a fear. She just her dislike of being perceived. And I'm like, yes, I completely understand what she's saying. I don't like people to perceive me. If that makes sense.
That's
like
Scorpio in you.
Look, I don't want people to perceive me like if I could live my life just like doing what I want to do in the background and nobody paying attention, I would love that. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't like being seen.
I don't like being seen. I don't like being perceived. It's uncomfortable, and I feel like I don't like not that I don't like people pay attention to me, but like I don't like being perceived.
I also want to say this is also a Scorpio. If that adds a little something, it's the mystery. Y'all love
it's
mystery.
the mystery. It's like
I
I don't like being perceived, and I feel like sometimes I get in a tussle with that, and especially in certain spaces where like perception is important. You get what I'm saying? Like at work.
Like work.
Okay, at work or something like that, where perception is important. And then you get into, okay, well, I said this. Would they think that was rude? Do they think, I was this? Do they think I'm smart? Do they think I'm not smart? Like, you kind of get...
Oh, yeah, that gives you anxiety.
It's the anxiety of it all. And I'm really working on myself into, like, trying to be my authentic self and not thinking too hard about it.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, when I go to work, like, I don't talk like this at work. So, like, sometimes if it slips up, I accidentally call my boss some niggas the other day. I call some niggas on accident. So, like, if it slips out, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like,
sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Like, it slipped out.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm really trying to, like, not be so hard on myself or think so hard about it if I'm just being myself and I'm perceived a certain way. Like, whatever somebody else's perception of me is.
It just is.
It just is.
It just is.
It just is.
Okay.
And I think that's
and
living
we have
in
to
confidence.
live with it,
Yes.
Living in confidence, for sure.
What about you?
I think I try to mask my insecurities. Yeah, I think I just try to mask it, which is, I don't know if that's good or not. Like, again, like, if I don't feel like I look a certain way, like, of course, throw some makeup on. Like, suck your stomach in when you're going out, you know? So it's just like, and then when I'm not feeling confident in spaces, it's like, I'm not as vocal, you know? Like, I try to hide behind my insecurities. Like, of course, you're not going to know it's an insecurity because I'm not going to say anything. But it's just like, I could be vibrant, but then when those insecurities pop in, it's just like, where'd she go? Like, girl, in the insecurity bag.
Right.
I
don't know the answer. I'm hiding. What do you mean?
Right.
So it's just like, I think that's how I deal with it, by just hiding behind it. You know, like, but I think that's something eventually you'll have to, you know what I'm saying, face. But I think that comes with building that self-confidence. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's how I deal with mine. I mask it to the best of my ability or hide behind it and just deal in it for that second.
I think that's a good segue to my question.
Yes.
Can you identify where your confidence comes from?
I can, but we will do that once we get back from this commercial break.
Back.
It's your favorite coach, Coach S. I'm hanging out with my guys at Game Point, the pod. Tune in every Friday, 9 a.m. Let's go.
Go.
Get it.
Welcome back.
We back.
We're back. So we finished off on a question from Mrs. Starks.
Yes. Can you identify where your confidence comes from?
From the source.
Who's the source? God?
God.
The
Because
Lord.
what they say in Jeremiah 29, verse 11.
No, what do they say?
For I knew you in your mother's womb. Don't quote me all the way, but that's about what it say.
Okay.
Yeah. I think definitely from the source. From my mama. I'm gonna say
that's
she
good.
get it from my mama.
I'm going to say she got it right.
Yeah, and I think you don't realize like
That's your girl,
little,
ain't it?
That is my girl.
yeah. I think little things like, just growing up, hey pretty girl.
Yeah.
Like she used to say that to me. Like it was a funny story. So I guess one time when I was younger, I was about maybe like 4 or 5, and we was in the store, and it was another like girl in the store, and my mom goes, "Hey, pretty girl," and I went, "Hey, mommy." It's like, who you talking to? You talking to me?
Confidence overload.
Yeah,
Love it.
from a young age. So yeah, I think like oh my God, I love younger me. Younger me whole time was probably way more confident than current me.
Really?
Like
She talking about,
she was
No,
just
for real. Our childhood selves,
Yeah.
like,
she was that girl for real.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't scared. She
Nope.
would get up and perform. She would dance with her whole heart. Like she was just that girl. She had no fears. Well, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say no fears, but she was just like,
I'm
yeah,
her.
I'm her.
And she's me.
And she's me. Yeah, so shout out to Baby Bree. I love her. Favorite version of myself.
Period. Okay.
Yes.
I think I get my confidence from. Okay, this goes back to how you were saying. I was thinking about something else. Like I get my confidence from affirmations, from people. But when you talked about your mom, so as y'all know the story with my mom, right? But every year, so my mama, she was like, she's popular. Well, she was popular in Charlotte. Like she was that girl, right? In Charlotte. So she'll post me on her Facebook, and then everybody be like, "Oh my God, you so gorgeous." I'll be
Pause.
like,
I just sung a word you just said and nobody sung with me. Wow, that's
"What? I didn't hear it.
Wow.
I didn't hear it.
I like heard you singing when I was like laughing the song.
I just want to put it out there.
Wow. So but this also proves that she does it.
Yeah, she does it.
Here y'all
Let's
go
go
again. Like, okay.
Okay, but keep going, Candace. We'll put it out there.
What did you say?
Popular. You're gonna be
Oh, see,
Okay.
okay.
popular.
Okay.
See, that's what Archie Varners come in because I'm sure who know that
Y'all
song.
say-
Like I know the song, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a song that it wasn't mine. That's why I ain't latch on to it. My bad.
Archie Varners coming soon.
You did that though.
Yeah,
Me
you
side
did.
eye.
Good job.
But she said she's talking about
The movie was
See,
great,
but I
though.
do it. But yeah, that right there, like, and then it's like my mama hood. You know what I'm saying? So you get all like hood people, and it's like I fit in with y'all too. Boop. You know what I'm saying? So that used to make me feel really good because like when she give a shout out, it'll run up on her page, and she'll be like, she'll text me and be like, "Boo, you seen that?" I did. I did. But and I think now, which sound crazy, it's like my brother, he affirmed the shit out of me. Like when I was just in there in the bathroom and I had FaceTime them, he talking about, oh my God. Like I said, he was like, you look like an angel.
I know, that's
He was just like, you so beautiful. And my daddy looking at him, and my daddy was like, D, and he said, you got a beautiful daughter, Daddy. I said,
Oh, how sweet.
but every time like I do anything, my brother definitely like affirms me for sure. But I affirm him too when he gets haircut. I be like, who's that boy? So yeah, my brother, he definitely affirms me for sure.
Shout out to the
And
brothers.
yeah. He be making me feel, he be hype me up. I got him doing this now. So yeah, I think that's how I get my confidence.
I know I feel like I've done a lot of work on myself at a very young age because niggas was not nice to me for whatever reason. So
Really?
like, yeah, people were not nice to me. And I feel like I had to figure out how to be confident. I had to figure out how to like.
So you had to get it out the mud.
Yeah, I had to get it out of the mud. So like now, of course, I'm, over 30 now, where it's just like kind of natural now. But of course, it wasn't as natural back then. But I will say God.
For sure.
I will say my family for sure. But mostly like, again, I think I just have a naturally rebellious spirit, and I don't like niggas telling me what to do or telling me what to say or telling me how to feel, and you're not gonna make me feel like shit about myself.
Right.
Because
So I got a question for both of y'all though. So both of y'all crossed, right? When y'all crossed, did that not make y'all like give that big boost of like confidence? Like,
and here's the thing.
I think you about to
Watch
say
your
what I'm
jacket.
feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like for me and for Bria at least, like, I didn't come from a place where like Greek life was like
Made me.
woo, or
Yeah.
like nobody in my family is Greek. I don't know nobody that's Greek
Right.
for real. Like
Same.
this is something I really chose just for me, and I know that's not the norm or like the
Right.
same for other people. There are people like my whole family is this,
Yeah.
or you know my great grandma was doing blah, or I
Yeah.
know all these people, and that just wasn't the case for me. Like
Right.
when I crossed, I really did it because it was something that I wanted to do.
right.
So after I did it, I didn't realize
How much notoriety
how
came
much
with it.
notoriety or how much people will recognize you
Yeah.
from that. I did not know that until after I crossed.
Right.
I have a story. So, same, yes.
Mhm.
And 2, like, I was me before then. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
I was that girl
I
before
literally
then,
had this conversation with somebody probably yesterday. I was like, these letters don't make you. You make these letters.
Yeah.
Right? So you step into it. And they do add,
Mhm.
right? But, like, you already came with something to the table. But
Right.
interestingly enough, going back to the dating space, it was this guy, and he was attractive or whatever. Like, he actually was, like, trying to talk to my friend, like, beforehand. And I wasn't, like, it wasn't like I liked him or anything, but he was just cute. Like, he was cool, whatever.
Come to the good side. Now let
After
me stop.
I crossed, he spun around and was like, hey, can I take you to dinner?
What? Not can I take you to
What
dinner?
cross? I mean, what changed between 6 months ago and today besides these letters?
Right.
Because I've been me.
Mhm.
I look exactly the same.
I know I don't. I might be a little smaller.
No, look,
Not
I'm blind. Look like a little
like
crackhead.
crackheads, a bobblehead.
Yeah.
But that was probably the pivotal moment for me of like, is you cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this different. But I
Right.
never took it in the space of like, oh, I'm a Delta.
Yeah.
But some people take that shit
and
to
that's
the
and I was
head.
gonna say that it's like some people cross to gain that confidence.
Yeah.
Some people cross to
Lame
gain
as
that
hell.
gain
Don't
that
do that.
notoriety. Yeah. So I think some people do that. That's why I was asking. Like that wasn't a moment where like your confidence was at an
No.
all time.
But I also feel like, at least for me, I was very like oblivious and green and stuff. Just genuinely, because I just did not know. Like I was not expecting that. I was not expecting to, put on that shirt and random niggas want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, that was not.
And people want to take you to dinner. Girls want to
Yeah.
take you to dinner to get to know you.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like that wasn't what I was expecting.
Right.
So when it happened, I was just like, this weird as fuck.
Yeah.
I would make it equivalent, and I don't know how this feels exactly, but like fame to a degree.
Yeah, it
Because
kind of is.
you got
like,
notoriety, like people know you.
even outside of school though. Like when
Yes.
you're walking around and you see like people with Greek letters, you automatically put in your mind like, okay,
What type of person
they
they
got
are.
something going on. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They
People
living a good
automatically
life.
tell
Yeah.
what type of person you are
Yeah.
because of these letters that you have on your
And
chest.
they do categorize. Like you see that this or that.
Yeah.
You see this or that, and you put them in a category.
Yeah.
But I think altogether, everyone like in the Divine Nine, it's like once you see them, you automatically think like, okay, they got some shit going on.
It's
you know
the
what I'm saying?
elitist.
It's elitist for sure.
And
And
I
it's just
hate-
like
I
That's
hate
a
that.
different conversation for
Yeah.
a different episode.
Yeah.
'Cause I have very, very
Strong.
strong thoughts and opinions about elitism and just the state of our HBCUs and the type of person that we're producing. And I think, and I mean, it's great. We want smart kids. We want people who are going to go out and change the world.
Right.
We want, you want the creme de la creme, but
right.
At what cost?
at what cost? And it's like we're kind of getting away from the whole point. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we're losing the plot here.
Yeah.
And I need you to come on back.
Yeah.
And I especially feel like, especially for like sororities or in fraternities, like there is no way, and maybe this way because I came from a different type of background.
Yeah.
I don't know nobody's Greek. I didn't have no Greek family, like none of that. Like I literally, that's just something I wanted to do on my own. But like, for me to look at someone and like magically feel like I'm better than them because I got some shit on my chest.
Crazy.
Insane. Yeah.
Crazy.
Insanity.
Like,
Insane.
Yeah.
no.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I put my pants on the same way
What
you
you
do.
do.
Right.
And
But y'all
no-
gotta think people look at y'all like that though.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, people do look at y'all like that.
And back to what I said earlier, if you don't know yourself,
yeah.
this is what people feel the voids of who they think they are with.
Mm.
And I ask people this question. I might have mentioned this on the pod before, but if I was to strip away your job, your marriage, your Delta letters, the money in your bank account, your degrees, all these things that make you feel upper or whatever,
Important.
Right.
who are you? What do you have left? And if you can't answer that question,
Right.
you have some soul searching to do.
Yeah.
So these things don't make me. I make these things.
Right.
Period.
Like,
Period.
that's it. And I'm not going to belittle anybody else because
Right.
of the lack of the thing.
Right.
I can remember
That's
when
crazy.
we first crossed, a man came to speak to us, and he was saying how, like, I don't want people to know that I am a part of a fraternity because they see the letters on my car. I want them to, the type of man that I am,
Yeah.
to speak for
to speak for me.
Absolutely.
You know, I want that to speak first.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then, okay, he must be so and
Blah,
so
blah,
because of the
blah.
type of person he is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want that to speak first. And I think, unfortunately, a lot of people get their confidence from these external.
Yeah.
I'm a straight A student.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss that in the third.
But I do feel like, especially like with kids and especially like coming up, we do put emphasis on like external
these
things
things.
Yeah.
and being these things.
So what else do you have to build your
Yeah.
self-esteem
Exactly,
up?
yeah.
Right. What else do you have? If you're not getting straight A's, like
Right.
what else do you have?
Right.
And like, at least as a mom, I try to tell Lennox, one, there's nothing that you can ever do to make me not love you. I
Yeah.
love you regardless, even if you make a mistake, even
Yeah.
if you that's
Whatever it
nothing's
is,
gonna
I love
change.
you. Yeah.
Whatever's gonna change. And I just want him to focus on, I ask him a lot too, like, do you feel proud of yourself?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
okay,
that's
I'm
good,
happy for
yeah.
you. I am proud of you, but how do you feel about it yourself? Like, today he went to swimming. I think he's going to pass to the next level, y'all. We're going to cross our fingers. But he's been in level 2. This is third time in level 2, right? But we went to swim class today, and he did really well. And he's like, I really want to get to level 3. I was so proud of myself because I made it across the pool.
good
And it just
job.
made me feel so good because that's important. Like, how do you feel
Yes.
about it? Are
Yeah.
you happy about
Right.
these things? Are you
Yes.
proud of yourself? Who
Right.
do you think you are? Because that's important for him to shape his self-conception of
Yeah.
himself and his identity. And
That's
I feel
good
like,
that you're making him affirm himself. That's
yeah,
really,
like
really
you
good.
can't if you
Kudos to you.
depending on
Yeah.
me. If you
Shout out to
depending on
Mama
me
Dear.
to tell you, you know, you're doing good. You do like when I'm not here, then what?
Exactly.
You
Let
know?
me tell you something. That is powerful. And I don't think this was intentional. I think this was just my perception of things because sometimes I take inches and make them like yard lines. That was a big thing for me and my mom. Like her opinion meant so much to me.
yeah.
That's how it
That
was
like
with my
if
dad.
she didn't like it,
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And I felt really bad. And I was about 23 when that completely shifted. And now my mom always says, like, do you like it? Like, and she always told me, like, it doesn't matter what I like. It's about what you like.
Yeah.
But it's still, I was so, you know, I don't want to say people pleasing, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
And like wanting to make her proud and wanting her approval. And I always got it. But
Right.
it was just important to me
Yeah.
that I
Right.
didn't separate. And so
Right.
at 23, I was like, you know what? It don't matter what she think. I
Right.
feel like it finally clicked what she was saying the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just like, okay, like it's cool
get it now,
if you
yeah.
do, if you don't. But I do like it.
Right.
I am proud of myself. So yeah, I think that's super important. That's
Right.
happening so
Yeah.
young. So
Right.
shout out to you.
I'm like that too with my dad. Like I never forget when Dondre told me, he was just like, I thought if I didn't get the approval from your dad, like you was gonna leave me. Like it was that, cause like, and it's just to this day, like I still look for his approval. You know what I'm saying? Like even at this big age, like, but I never forget we had like it was Thanksgiving. Was it Thanksgiving? It was Thanksgiving before we start like doing Thanksgiving with Dre family. But it was me and my dad. We sat in the car, and we sat in the car for like almost like 2.5 hours. And I was in there crying, and I was telling him, I was just like, I just don't want to disappoint you. And he was like, girl.
So much pressure on
Yeah,
ourselves.
he was like,
Yeah.
girl, he was like, hey, I'm gonna love you whether you here, there, or in between.
Right,
He was
in
like, I
between.
don't care. He was like,
whether you're doing bad, whether
yeah,
you're doing good.
he was like, I
like,
don't care. He said, I love you because I love you. And he was like, I'm not even gonna say I love you just because you my daughter. He was like, I love you as a person. And he was just basically telling me, he was like, you don't have to worry about making me
Disappointing
happy.
me.
Yeah, he was like,
Right.
you don't have to worry. He said, you need to worry about making yourself happy. Like,
Right.
I never forget that. That was one of the conversations that I really felt like I need it as an adult for him to tell me, like, I'm going to love you regardless.
Yeah.
Like, if you have X this or if you don't have that. He was like, I'm going to love you regardless. He was like, you ain't never got to worry about trying to impress me. He was like, I'm your dad. I ain't never going nowhere.
But I think, unfortunately, especially like for kids, like especially if you just have well-meaning parents who like want you to do good, we put emphasis on certain things. So I feel like at least coming up, it's easy to be like, I need to do this in school because my mom gonna disappoint me if she not.
Yes,
blah, blah, blah.
yes.
Like kids are very black and white. They don't have the experience to see the shades of gray yet.
Yeah.
So I think it's important for at least now for me to distinguish. Okay, no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be proud of you. I'm gonna love you.
Right.
Even if you make a mistake, even if you are not proud of yourself,
Right.
even if you do something that you're not too confident in, like that's fine.
But I honestly do think like now that like we're becoming parents, like we're understanding
Who
to.
become a parent?
Well, I'm not becoming. I'm
I'm
just
like,
saying.
who? I don't know what parent it was.
eventually.
What you trying to say?
Eventually.
I'm just saying,
okay.
like, yeah, eventually, like, but I
Yes.
think we're getting a lot of that, and we're going to try to instill that in our kids compared to our parents. Like, to your point, like when you said, like, oh, if I do bad in school, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Right.
Like, that's because like they ruling with an iron fist. Like,
right.
you come out with bad grades, you gonna get a whooping.
Right.
You know, so you're living technically like in fear. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think now with you, like you said, you affirming him. Like, how did you feel about it? Like, but not even how you feel about it, but I will love you regardless. You know what I'm like? You made this mistake. Yeah, discipline or consequences come from whatever you did, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just talking to Dre. I'm like, I don't even think we was watching a show, and it was a Gordon Ramsay show, and this dude, his son was 45. This dude was 72. Gordon Ramsay asked him, he said, when the last time you told your son, it's Lord, stop it. When the last time you told your son you love him? And he was like, never.
Was that the Greek restaurant?
Yes.
I just saw that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And he was like,
Yeah.
never. And like, we started dying laughing. I said, he just said it nonchalant. Then I started thinking back. I said, when was the first time I heard my dad tell me I love me? And then, like, because you got to remember, he a man. Like, he's not affectionate. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, the first time he told me that I really, really wholeheartedly remember is when he dropped me off of school. And that was the first time I seen my dad cry. And that's when he told me he loved me. Like, that's the real first solid memory I have of like my daddy telling me like, I love you. You know? So, but
Important.
yeah, that's why I say it's super important.
It
so,
is.
but like you said, like I think our parents, they rule low-key with an iron fist.
With an iron fist. And I know
Like-
they're well-meaning, and especially like in a world that's not the safest for like black and brown children,
Yeah.
I can see why they do certain things.
Yeah.
And it's
Protection.
like, it's
Yeah.
protection. I just want you to be okay in the world.
Right.
And if I try to, curb that behavior that might get you in trouble,
Right.
even if it's not bad behavior, it's just it might get you
Potential.
potentially,
Yeah.
potential bad behavior. I'm gonna do my best to do it. But now I feel like I at least get to educate my son. Like, you can be who you are. There might be people who don't like it, and that's fine.
Period.
Everybody ain't gotta like it,
Yeah.
And don't.
and don't.
So do we want to get to flowers?
Yes.
We cut the flowers on my last question.
You could do the last question.
Okay.
Okay.
Last question. Can you identify where your insecurities come from?
Childhood trauma. Like, I think my insecurities 100% come from like that. Because you got to remember, I'm the only girl out of all boys. So growing up, majority of the time, I dressed like a little boy. Dead serious. Like, I dressed, and I think now as I got older, like, because I didn't start wearing makeup until what? Sophomore year?
I started wearing makeup until I got to college.
Like,
so.
sophomore year, like, of
Like
college.
real makeup.
Yeah, like real makeup in sophomore year of college. And it was just like, I never thought I could be like pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so like, I think.
Or feminine. It's
Yeah,
not
or-
what you're looking for.
yeah.
Yeah, feminine.
But
okay.
I think pretty too, like pretty and feminine, because it's just like so long. Like, I'm running around here like, what's up? Let's play football. Like, let's play two-hand touch. Let's play in the street. Like, let's get active. But and then it's just like when you get to school and you see all these girls and you just like, oh, this is what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just like
What was
looking
your
around.
experience?
Yeah. So it's just like, I think that's where my insecurities come from for sure. It's like, one, growing up like with my dad, like I didn't have nobody to affirm me. I didn't have nobody to tell me like, oh, you look good today. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody to be that nurturer to me. So I think like that's where a lot of my insecurities come from. And then it's just like my dad ruled with an iron fist. Like it's just like either you're gonna
And it
be
may have
this.
been because I'm a man and this is a girl.
it's a girl.
Yeah, which I
Okay.
get, but I think like that takes a toll on people for
It do.
sure.
Absolutely.
Like, and it's just I didn't get those affirmations as a kid, so now I'm searching for them elsewhere.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I think that's where my insecurities come from for sure.
That's real.
For sure.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I think mine comes from dance in school.
Really?
I'm gonna tell you why. Dance culture can be very strict,
Okay.
very body conscious. Your posture, your weight. I think I was in a company that was a little like it was black girls, so like we embraced like curvy bodies and all that other stuff. But it's like, okay, are you slouching? You know, the connectivity, your chest needs to be up, you all those things, right? So how does my body look, right? I think another piece of it is perfectionism and are you the best, right? Because the best gets picked, the best is in the center, the best is in the middle. One particular, I'll share a short story. I moved up every year, every company, like every single year. One year I moved 2 companies up.
Okay.
And that year they wound up moving me back down a company. And that like shattered my confidence. And that was the end of me professionally, well, not professionally, but like training to dance. And I regret that to this day that I didn't have the like fortitude to be like, okay, I got pushed down, like I'm back up.
Yeah.
And that broke my spirit because
That
I was so
hustles
good.
don't stop.
Right.
Keep going.
Right. I was so good. And so I think that critical aspect that dance has, that eye, like you got to be centered, you got to be this, you got to be that, all the things. I think that comes in the space of like my insecurities of like judging myself and how I appear in the world.
Right.
Yeah, love dance, but yeah, that's short.
Yeah. And so you stopped dancing after that? Once they knock you back down?
I stopped training
Okay.
more professionally.
Gotcha.
I was still dancing. Like I danced for Palm. That was really competitive. And then it just kind of dwindled as the years. But I really wish I would have stuck with, because I was really good. I really wish I would have stuck with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Arch.
I think my insecurities. I don't necessarily know. I'm a perfectionist. I know I am. I don't know where that comes from. I really don't.
Yeah,
Maybe school. Maybe. But I'm a perfectionist. Don't know why. You know, sometimes I think it's a superpower. Sometimes I think it's a crutch.
Yeah.
It depends on
both.
the day.
Yeah.
Depends on the day. But I think it's a combination maybe of school. And I feel like any insecurity I've ever had about myself came because somebody told me it was an insecurity. It's always from another person. Like, I don't think I originate like negative thoughts about myself. I always have negative thoughts because someone like put the idea in my head.
Yes, like
That this is negative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I feel like, especially as I've gotten older and through my childhood, I really have learned to like filter. I can't internalize everything that everybody says.
Right.
Because not everybody means me well. Now, any if they do mean well, like you ain't say it nice, bitch.
Right. You
coulda
didn't
said
say it the right
fucking
way.
nicer. Okay. Like,
Yeah. No, but for real though.
I think that really, and even now people are like, say like, okay, you know, you're nonchalant. It's not that I'm nonchalant. I really do feel like I pick and choose what I have to, where to put my fucks.
If you watch first season, you know what she's talking about.
I have to, because I feel like I'm a very empathetic person and I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
And I cannot take on everybody's opinion of me. I can't.
Right. Because I feel
really
like
can't.
if you do that, then it's just like you letting someone else define you.
Yeah.
Damn, Karen, listen to yourself.
Okay.
Come
or
on.
or dictate
Like,
how you're supposed to feel
yeah.
about yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you are fine with it, if you like your hair like that, who give a fuck
But
if you don't like your damn hair?
Exactly.
Okay.
She ain't
That's-
got to wear.
She ain't gotta wear it.
it.
But that is true though. Like you letting outsiders tell you how to feel about yourself.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. How you hating from outside of the club? You can't
Get
even
in.
Okay.
You can't even sit with us.
Oh, come on,
Sure.
somewhere.
You can't even sit with us. But
Well,
I really, really like y'all.
great to know.
Thank you,
Happy to
Karen.
know that.
No, but seriously, because this is like where I really am about to give y'all flowers. Is I don't hang out with too many girls. Like, if y'all saw me in school, I was hanging out with one girl and nothing but dudes. Like, Dre group and then my other homeboy groups. Like, it was just like that. And it's just like, I was telling, when we was talking about that? I forgot when we was talking about it, but he was just like, it's crazy. Like, they your first real, like, friends like outside of Danelia. I said, damn.
You got a point there.
You got a point. He was like, this is the longest like friend girls I've seen you like deal with without just, because I'm a type of person where I can like, if I get to that point where I just don't want to talk, it's just like, yeah, that's a wrap. You know, but he was just like, yeah, he was like, this is the first time I've seen you like hold on to this. You know? He was like, because otherwise it's just like, yep, we here for a season. Then I'm out. Like, it's just like, y'all did something to me. Y'all said something to me. Something I didn't like. Where it's just like, I'm done. Like, that is what it is. Yeah. But yeah, he was just like, this is the first friend group that you actually like is lingering on with. Like, you ain't gave them up yet.
Well, thank you for not giving us up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, but seriously, like, that's why I was just like, and like I told you, like, you're very intentional. And Archie, you're just very loving. Like, she's just a loving, like, you're loving too, for sure. But I will come to you for like, all right, Bria, give me the hard ass truth, you know? Archie, I'll come to you like, give me the hard truth, but do it in the Archie way. Do it in the Archie way. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she'll say it, but you'll say it with a smile and it still make me feel warm. But it's just like, damn, you're right, bitch. I'm fucking up. Okay. You know?
And we gonna get right
back
on board.
But just gonna be like, bitch, no.
But see, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily experience my softer side of that. It's there. It is present. But I think for my people, I don't bullshit.
Yeah,
and
you
so
don't.
If you don't have a tolerance or if you can't handle that, then I may not be the person for you. Right. But I can language it in a way that it works for you.
Because Archie's very cut and dry too, like straightforward.
But it's different.
But she said like, no.
Yeah.
No.
That ain't it. Like, no, come on. No, her favorite thing, no, friend. No, friend. No, friend. But I do want to give you guys your flowers.
She said me, not you, girl.
Oh, no, you wanted yellow, didn't you?
Thank you. Thank you. And we got to give you your flowers.
I got to give you your flowers, Karen.
Roses really smell like boo, boo, boo.
I'm giving you your flowers of just like stepping outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
I think you've been doing a lot of that just in even this space of friendships, in this space of like intention, just all the things. Like I feel like you are just embodying a different, like you're figuring it out.
Yeah.
And you're doing it unapologetically. And just in your own way. So I'm giving you your flowers and your kudos for that.
Thank you.
I do. I want to give you a nice little ray of sunshine because I do feel like you've been pushing yourself and like seeing the things. Like I always tell Lynx, if there are things about yourself that you would like to change, do it because you want to do it, not because someone else told you to do it. And I feel like if there are things that you want to work on, I feel like you are trying your best to, here's something I want to work on. I figure out how I'm going to work on it. Which
I think it's just saddle back up on a horse. Every time
get back on the horse, girl. Every time you fall off.
That horse, get on that horse.
But you would be surprised how many people just like don't do that.
Yeah.
You know? Baby, you are the epitome of I'm gonna dust myself off and try again.
Okay.
Get back up and try again.
Just keep trying. Just keep
trying.
swimming. Just keep swimming.
Do y'all want to? I know we at 8.
Yeah.
Y'all should give each other.
We got
your
time.
flowers.
I know we ain't got time. All right. Well, I guess we'll give our flowers off camera. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. They can get their flowers.
It's a trill cook-up.